Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at Matic then, shall we? It's one of our all-time favourites. We love Matic. In fact, it's pretty much the bread and butter of this channel in many ways. We've ignored it for a while though, because we needed time for it to reset and kind of level out, which is kind of what it's been doing. It seems to have avoided that death cross, and it's looked like it's had a reasonable period of accumulation since it dropped and died. So that's given me a bit more time to feel a bit more optimistic about it. The volume is relatively good. It's always been quite good with Matic actually, and now we're at the top of the Bollinger Band. So the next form of resistance, other than the fact that we're in a giant resistance cloud, the next tangible resistance is going to be that 2 cent level. 2 cent level is where we were rejected from the bounce on the way up, on the way down, and the second time here on the way down, and also been rejected on this occasion, all these occasions here, and these. So it's basically a very meaningful level of resistance for Matic, and should become a level of support once broken above it. You can see when we broke above it on this time here, we basically went crazy ever after. So it means a big deal for Matic to get above 2 cent and stay above 2 cent. But getting above there, that's going to be the big test for the people who want to invest in this coin or trade this coin. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but what I would be planning on doing is just simply waiting for it, and waiting to see what happens. You could try and make the trade, which would be to buy it now and sell it at 2 cent, because we're likely to get a rejection there. But I would much rather see if we break above it and turn it to support, and see at the same time what the situation is with the rest of the market, which I imagine would probably be up, because Bitcoin looks like it wants to go up, the market's definitely going up, and Matic is doing a strange thing where it's kind of trending in its own way. It's doing its own thing, but it's also trending with the market as well. So it's kind of got the best of both worlds. It's a diversifier, but it's also enhanced by the market itself. So it wants to move in the general pace and direction as everything else, and it also has its own thing going on. So you could call it a diversifier, but you don't want that diversifier to bite you in the ass, which it could do. If that 2 cent rejects, and it rejects like it has done these previous times where we lose about 50% of our value. So we just have to see how we go. I don't think that that's likely to happen. I think if we do get rejected, we'll come back down to reasonable support levels, but you could be looking at a 25% rejection, because the previous rejections from 2 cent have always been pretty nasty. We don't want to get too excited. Even if we just break above it on a wick, you want a closing candle body to stay above it. You want to see what the next few days bring. If the way that Matic likes to move is quite big, strong and fast, so basically you could just wait a simple day, is what I'd be looking to do, a 24-hour period after we've broken above it and closed above it, to see what the situation looks like. You're looking at things like MACD, RSI, 4-hourlies, you're looking at the whole shebang. You can't just trade off the back of just a couple of indicators. But generally speaking, that's what I'll be looking to do, and we might be looking at maybe from 2 cents. We could be looking at coming all the way up to testing this range of 2.7 cents. So that's a pretty decent move there. It's about a 35% move from bottom to top, and then again, this is a big level of resistance. But breaking above there is again what happened here. We broke above there and went parabolic, essentially parabolic after that. And this is where we were rejected here and here. So this again should be a level of resistance which would spark a pullback. We don't want to see things like this again. If you want to hold Matic and you want to trade Matic, you don't want it to be one of those pump and dump coins, which looks like it's becoming a pump and dump coin. I've never seen a chart look quite so crazy as this. We like Matic, we like the way that it's extremely volatile, but you want to be on the right side of that volatility. You don't want to be buying up here and falling down here. The people who have done that, I wouldn't worry so much. You will see these highs again, but I couldn't tell you when that will be. With Matic and the way it goes, who knows? It could be back up here in a couple of months. It might take 6 months. It might take more. We just don't know. But the fact is, if you have bought up here and you're holding and you're hoping out for the best, don't worry. Matic likes to make big moves. But for the moment, we've got serious rejection points here and here. But breaking above here, excuse me, and staying above there, that should be a good thing for the token in general. Anyway, that's all I've got for you at the moment. So like I say, just quick recap. We've got accumulation, which is great. We've got plenty of room to move on the RSI. We're trending with the market, which is up. We avoided a death cross, which is good. So many good things about Matic. We're just going to wait and see how 2 cent reacts, and then we'll make a decision whether to buy it back or not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice evening, nice day. Take it easy.